Hey guys, how are you doing? Very well. In today's video I thought I would do a BuzzFeed quiz. I am known to kind of shit all over BuzzFeed now and then because of the videos that they do on YouTube sometimes promotes not the best tattooing protocols or whatever you want to call it, but sometimes you get lost in a BuzzFeed quiz, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Like when you're bored sometimes you'll do one, right? Because like they try and predict what type of person you are and it's always wrong, but it's sometimes fun, right? Am I the only one? Probably. Okay, great. This one come up and I thought, let's just do it. So this one is, if you've heard 18 out of the 34 of these things, you're a heavily tattooed person. And then underneath it says, but what about your wedding day? I have had that multiple times. I don't even want to get married, okay? So what it says here is check off any and all of the following weird comments, questions, moments you've personally experienced regarding your own tattoos. The first one says, did getting a tattoo hurt? Yeah, have we all had that? I think we've all had that. So yes, I've had that. And the next one is, no. I mean, will it hurt for me specifically to get one? I've had that as well, and I don't know. Like, what do you want me to say to that? I'm not you. I don't know your pain tolerance. I don't know your life. Like, maybe, possibly, I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you've had some of that as well. But what are you going to do with your tattoos on your wedding day? Yeah, I've had that, and I don't, it's not that I don't want to get married, like I'm just like meh about marriage, you know, like if it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not gonna cry about it, you know? And the next one, for fuck's sake, you have to cover your tattoos on your wedding day. I've had that as well. I've had, will you wear a long sleeve dress? Will you cover your tattoos with makeup? And it's like, no, they're a part of me. Why would I hide a part of me? Like, are you gonna hide your horrible hair, lady? No? All right then. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't question what you're gonna do on your wedding day. Why are you questioning me? Oh God. Anyway, but what are you going to tell your kids about your tattoos? Well, one, I don't want children, ever. No thank you. I'll have children in the form of rabbits and dogs. Thank you very much. But even still, what does it matter? Like what does it matter? It doesn't. Oh my God. Okay, I actually haven't had this one, but I know a few of you guys have, especially if you're like in my Facebook group or whatever. A few of you guys have mentioned stuff like this, and it is, please cover your tattoos. You're scaring my children. Why is ink on someone's skin scaring a child? Like what? Like, stop sheltering your children. It's tattoos, it doesn't mean anything. What does your significant other think about your tattoos? It don't matter. It literally, it doesn't matter. I've had that one, but why would it matter? The next one is, well, I would never date someone with tattoos. I've had that as well. Like, how? Well, okay, I understand in some part because everyone has preferences. I get that, that's fine, you know, everyone has preferences. I like facial hair on men. You know, some people do not like facial hair on men. That's fine. Some people like tattoos on people, some people don't. But I think if that's what it is, that's fine. But it's when people judge and think, oh, that person has tattoos, so they're a certain type of way, like they're like a drug dealer or they're in the mafia or they're really bad people. No, that's not cool. But if it's just a preference, whatever. But if you're judging them before you even know them because of the tattoos, not cool. I've had this one, and it is, you know those tattoos make you look trashy. Well, thank you very much. Okay, cool, I'm trashy. I will wear that crown. I am trashy. Only people who have been to prison have tattoos. Now, I haven't had something like that said to me as such, but when I used to like work in retail and stuff, a lot of people would come up to me and just be like, ooh, I thought tattoos were for like dodgy people. So, kind of, sort of, had it. I'm gonna leave it unticked, but I've had stuff like that said to me. What do your parents think? Oh my God, if I had $1 for every freaking time someone had said that to me. Well, I have no parents. Like, well, I was getting tattooed when my mum was alive and stuff, and she did not like them at all. But you know, no one in my family likes tattoos, so it's not a big shock. I am the only tattooed person in my family. But yeah, when people ask me that now, like now that like my mum's passed away and stuff, it's so awkward. It's just like what do I say? Do I just say, oh no, they don't care? Or do I, you know, make them feel bad and say, my mum's dead? Like, what do you do in those situations? Like, nosy people are so annoying with stuff like this because it's like, you don't know what you're saying. Like, be careful what you're saying. Like, luckily for me, I am quite a strong person, so to say, when it comes to that, so I'm just like, whatever, like, they don't know. But if you are someone that has just lost a parent or something, like, keep your nose out of it, for fuck's sake. Well, I'd never let my child do that. Okay, that's you. When they're of age, they can do whatever the fuck they want, you know? If your child is 18 and it's legal to get a tattoo wherever you live at 18, they can do what they want. You may like threaten to kick them out or whatever, but once that tattoo is on, it's on. Oh, I've had this as well. Why did you ruin your beautiful body? I mean, it's not that beautiful, so I don't know why you're stressing, honestly. Like, why is it an issue? I don't know. It shouldn't be an issue. It's not your body. You're not living in this body, so it's not your issue. You need to cover your tattoos before we go see insert relative you don't care about. I've not had that actually, which is pretty cool. I've not had anything like that, but I know a lot of you guys have. Again, if you're in my Facebook group, I've seen the posts of you guys saying, oh God, I'm about to see my grandma or my auntie. They don't like tattoos. I need to hide it, but it's like 30, 100 degrees outside. What can I do? And that sucks so much. That really sucks, that, you know, there's people that can't express who they are in front of relatives, like family, like blood. That, I mean, that goes for a lot of things. Let's be serious, it's not just tattoos. Sometimes, yeah, it is easier just to keep the peace. I get it, I really do get it, but yeah, I haven't had that, luckily. How much money did your tattoos cost to get? Do you want me to get a calculator out now? Like, I have a lot to count. We could be here for hours. What do you want from me? Like, I guess that's an easier question to ask someone if they don't have as many, but if you're packing, you know, a decent amount, you know, coverage, like head to toe type thing, I mean, you just lose track of how much you've spent. I've lost track of how much I've spent. There was one video I did 2, maybe 3 years ago, I don't know now, where I counted how much I spent on tattoos, but that was that time ago, like that was ages ago. I can't even go there, like I don't know. It's none of your business. That's like me asking Doris down the road how much she spent on china plates. Like, it's none of my business. It don't matter. What? That's so expensive. Why did you waste your money on a tattoo? Oh, I have had that in so many different variations. Holy cow. Yeah, no, tattoos last longer than anything else. You take them to the grave with you and they last like 6 months after that because like decomposing and stuff like that. And there's been mummies and people from Egypt times with the pyramids and the, you know, the history stuff. There's tattoos that have been preserved since then to this day and age. Like, that's, I'm not smart, but that's loads of years, right? Like, they are not a waste of money because you take them everywhere you go. You can't take them off. They're there forever, literally. It's not like a bag. It's not like a TV that you get bored of or you buy a new model or whatever, you know, like that to me is wasting money, buying designer handbags. And yeah, okay, we like nice things too. If I had the money, I probably would buy a designer bag. But still, I would much rather invest my money in something that's gonna last a very, very long time. It's not a waste of money. And like those china plates that Doris have in the cabinet that we cannot use. What is the point in those? Tell me. But again, I'm not gonna go up to Doris and be like that because it's none of my business how other people spend money. Oh, can you get me a discount on a tattoo? What do I look like? Could you imagine? Oh, could you imagine? You know, like how influencers and like beauty gurus and all that jazz get like discount codes and free PR and stuff like that and whatever. Could you imagine if I got that? I mean, I wouldn't take it because I believe artists need to be paid, you know, because that's how they earn their money. It's not like a big corporation like Morphe or whatever, but like, could you imagine if that was a thing and I was just whacking out discount codes to you guys, like, hey guys, like if you're in London, here, have 10% off at, I don't know, Jolie Rouge or whatever. Like, could you imagine? I would never do that. But yeah, anyway, the answer is no. I cannot get anyone discounts. I can't even get a discount. I wouldn't want a discount. I want to pay full price because the artist deserves it. Anyway, describes tattoo they want you. Okay, well, how much would that cost? I've had that. I have had that. Or in my personal life, I sometimes get DMs like that and I'm just like, just ask your tattoo artist. Just ask a tattoo artist. I'm not a tattoo artist. I don't know their pricing. I don't know anyone's pricing. It changes. It depends if you want colour, do you want line work, do you want black and grey, do you want detailed, like, so much goes into it, you know. Nobody knows the pricing of a tattoo other than the tattoo artist you're going to. Don't shop around, find a good tattoo artist and save up. Don't be shopping around, this isn't eBay, mate, you know. How long does it take to get a tattoo? Again, it's like asking how long's a piece of string. Like, it depends. How big is the tattoo? How much detail is in the tattoo? Can the artist only do sessions, like 4-hour sessions, 8-hour sessions? Is it a day job? Is it a back piece? Is it a sleeve? Sleeves can take a year. There is so much to it. Like, that is the vaguest question. May I touch your tattoo? Yes, I've had that, but I've also had people just touching my tattoo without asking me, and it's like, do you see me stroking your hair because I like the colour of it? Like, I would never touch someone I don't know, but I had this so much when I was working in retail. I'd have all walks of life just grab me and stroke my arm and just be like, oh, it actually feels like skin. And it's like, yes, Doris, what did you think it was gonna feel like? Fucking a leather handbag? Like, it's skin. It doesn't change the way your skin feels. I mean, when it's healing, it gets gross. It does feel a bit snaky. But after like 2 weeks, it's back to normal skin. Ugh. Oh, yes, here, see? Person touches your tattoo without asking. I wish I could triple touch this because it's just violation of my privacy. Next one, but what does your tattoo mean? Yeah, I mean, I think that's just like a generic thing. Everyone gets asked it. Sometimes you want to explain it to people if they aren't being judgmental, sometimes you just don't. So you just say, oh, I just like it, but then you get the whole judgment thing of, oh, so it don't mean anything to you? Why would you get that? And oh my god, it's just like a fucking round and round and round. It's like a roundabout, just continuously going round and round and round. And yeah, sometimes tattoos are really personal and you don't want to explain stuff. I don't know. Oh god, yeah, here we go. No, it can't mean nothing. Seriously, what does it mean? And yes, I've had that as well. And it's just like, I just want a tiger on me because I like tigers. Tigers are cute, okay? That's it, that's the reason. Oh, rose on my hand, yeah, fancied it. You know, sometimes people don't take that for an answer and it's just like, but that is the god honest truth. Like, judgy stare from older person, absolutely. Judgy stare from parent with child, absolutely. Judgy stare from fellow tattooed person who doesn't personally like your tattoos. Not in person I've had anything like that. I've had comments from people that like watch my videos and stuff, but I've never had a judgy stare from another person that has tattoos. Mainly because there isn't that many around where I live, but like if I was going to like a tattoo convention or going to London where tattooed people were just like all over the place, no, I don't think so. But then again, I can't really see past my nose, like I'm short-sighted, so maybe, I don't know. But I'm blissfully unaware if it has happened. Next one is, but what about when you're older? Those tattoos won't look good. Oh, wow, yeah, because we're all gonna look like hot pieces of cake when we're older, right? Like, everyone's gonna have wrinkled skin, everyone's gonna have veins showing, everyone's gonna have bones showing and saggy skin and 3,000 chins. Like, yeah, we're all gonna look ugly, but I'm just gonna be a bit more colourful. So, it don't matter. Well, it's against insert their religion to do that, so you're going to insert their religion's version of afterlife punishment. Have I had that? I've had it in comments a lot. I get a lot of people going on about the Bible and stuff like that in my comments, and it's just like, but I'm not religious anyway, so it doesn't really affect me, but I'm gonna click it because yeah. Does having tattoos mean you're kinky / like pain? Tattoos are just on someone's skin. It don't mean nothing. It don't mean I'm a certain type of way. It doesn't mean anyone's a certain type of way. Like, I know people that have fucked, I don't know, hundreds of people that have tattoos, and yet I know virgins that have tattoos. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't mean nothing. Do you have any tattoos other places, like where people can't see them? Oh my god, if I had $1 for every time. The answer is no, I literally do not have any tattoos that you cannot see when I'm like wearing a bikini or whatever. Like, I guess the ones that most people don't see the most are like my thigh tattoos. Like, it's literally impossible to show anyone them ever. Unless I take down like my pants or whatever, or trousers, whatever you want to call them. But no, I don't have any on my butt, my boobs, my vagine. You're never going to get a job with tattoos. Oh my god, yes, let's click that 1,000 million times. I've had that. I worked in retail with tattoos, never had a problem ever. I now do YouTube as my job, so I mean, who's my boss? I'm my boss, and I say I'm allowed to have tattoos, and there is plenty of you guys that have very visible tattoos that have very well paying jobs or good jobs or whatever. You know, there's a lot of you guys that are becoming lawyers and you're in healthcare saving lives and stuff. Like nowadays it's just like, yeah, there are companies that don't like tattoos or visible tattoos like hand, neck, face, whatever, but there's a lot of companies out there that really just don't care anymore, which is cool. It's come a long way. Do you regret any of your tattoos? I've definitely had that before a lot of times, and I've never regretted a tattoo, but I do have tattoos I don't like anymore. To me there is a huge difference there. Regret to me is a huge emotion. It's like overpowering. It's something you cannot stop thinking about. But when you don't like a tattoo, I barely think about it. I don't even notice my tattoos, to be honest with you. So it's just like, yeah, whatever. Are you going to get any of your tattoos removed? I have been asked that thousands of times, and there is a couple I want removed, like with laser and stuff, or covered up. I'm not sure, I haven't really thought about it yet. And the last one is, do you think I should get a tattoo? I get asked that pretty much daily. It's not much of an issue, but sometimes it's like, well, I don't know your life, I don't know your environment, I don't know your life plans, you know. You can't put something so permanent in someone else's hands. Like if you ask me if you should get a tattoo, I'm gonna be probably like, yeah, okay, go for it, sure, do it. But then you get it, and then, you know, in 20 years time you don't want that tattoo anymore, and then you're like, shit, you know, I should have listened to that person or whatever. Like, make your own decisions. If you need help with like artists or whatever, that's cool, but deciding on something so permanent because someone else is saying yes, do it, not so cool. Just, yeah. Anyway, show me my result. It says you checked 31 out of 34 on this list. You are heavily tattooed. You have a lot of tattoos and have heard a lot about them over the years. Still weird, people saying weird things doesn't bug you, and you're just going to keep on being awesome. I would love to know your guys' results with this. I will leave a link down below to this quiz. Let me know if you've had some of these, or if there's anything on here that wasn't mentioned. I mean, they've mentioned a lot of stuff I've heard. I can't really think of anything that they've missed out or whatever. But yeah, comment down below some of the weird stuff that has been said to you over the years of you being tattooed. Whether you have one tattoo or 500, I'm sure you've had one or two of these comments before. If not, you are so lucky. So lucky. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys are all doing very, very well, and until my next video, bye.